I have a mentor that recently told me that you shouldn't rely on the past stuff to help you do better, but look brand new. And I get what he's saying there, but you also got to have a balance to know, hey, sometimes the mistakes you made help you grow into the person you can become. And that's what I really want you to understand here is that if you're dealing with anything with like family, friends, whomever it is, rather it's your dreams, your goals, your passion, your everyday to day lives, your everyday to day decisions, real life decisions, not necessarily be passionate stuff, let them help you, but you also got to let yourself know you got to help yourself before you let them help you. And you're probably wondering, like, how the heck can I do that? It's easy. I'm a man of faith, so I recommend just pray. Once you pray, do what you gotta do, see where the divine intervention's coming in to help you, and then you move on from there. I mean, let me just be honest with you. Right now, I've been looking from job to job to job. At one point when I was younger, I thought getting a job was a bad thing. But as I got older, I realized it's not a bad thing, but it can help you in your purpose. And for me, I took that accountability to realize that because I was wrong and they were right. But I was still right and they were wrong. There's two sides to every story. There's a positive, there's a negative. I realized that I needed a 9 to 5 person for me to fund myself. But what's crazy is that right now I haven't been getting jobs at all. Even service level jobs that was like $12 an hour at a store, a department store. How in the heck can somebody like me not be able to get a 12 an hour job at a department store, a job that most people wouldn't even want to get? Most Americans wouldn't want to probably get, I'm assuming, in this United States that I live in. Not trying to judge, just putting my assumption. That has to be divine intervention. And so what I've realized is that maybe, could be wrong, but just document here, that me not getting these jobs is God calling me for something higher than what I really needed to do. And not just give my services out from a traditional standpoint, but to a spiritual or beyond the natural experience. And what I'm trying to say for you here is that you might have to go through what those people told you, but at the end, it's what God wants you to do. Because you might say, I want this. They might say, I want this for you. And you might either go with your own thought or go with their thought. And guess what? You can take both options, but it still has to be done in God's way. For me as a man of faith, that's how I see it. People like to say, you can't choose both options, only one. You can choose both options, but it's still what God wants for you. You're probably saying, how in the world are you making sense? Once again, let me bring it back to me. I thought 9 to 5s were a bad thing. Then as I got older, realizing for myself, it wasn't a bad thing. And I had relatives tell me to get a job. And it wasn't bad. Their intentions might have been bad, but their words of saying it was not bad because they had somewhat of good intentions of what they were saying. I know it's contradicting, but we're all human. Nobody's perfect at all. And so, like I said, for me right now, I'm looking for jobs. And as of this recording, I haven't found none. You have to let go of that perception that you think is what's going to lead you down the path you want. I hope you're understanding this because for me personally, I'm not this YouTuber that just goes on making like notes on how to do this, points on how to do this, points on how to do that. I just speak from the mind. I don't go off a script. I don't do that. I just speak off what my brain is and what I believe God has given me to tell you through this video. And what I really want you to know in this video is that you got to let go of what people tell you, let go of what you're thinking, and be optimistic. Be aware of the danger, be optimistic, and know that whatever you go through, even if it doesn't seem normal, it's all part of God's plan for you. And if you're not a believer, it's something that's for you. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. My name is Brendan Brown, host of Development Pod. I have a third book coming up talking about my struggles that I dealt with through trials and tribulations and trauma. And I hope you get inspired from my book. If you want to get it, the links should be down below. Thank you.